time, partner. And come on down, Rod Dawson. You going to the woodshed. Don't cry. Don't cry. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Put that right there. Yeah, put that right there. We ain't going to need that chainsaw, but move it over. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Rod Dawson. People go to this guy to learn about the lies of the government or whatever. How long are you planning on doing this hot garbage? What are you trying to do? What am I talking about? Well, little Rod Dawson want to come out and call people who say Sandy Hook is a hoax kooks. Yeah, he called himself distancing himself from everybody who calls it fake. Really? As in, I mean, what do you talk about that's really exposing anything? What is it? Well, he mentioned Israel. So what? I can do the same thing. See, there are people who will go around saying somebody's a shield because they don't mention Israel. Israel, we're going to talk about all that stuff. We're going to break down every single lie. By the time we are done, this whole world is going to be flipped upside down. Without a doubt, that's what's going to happen. But back to you, Rod Dawson. Got you confused with Mark Dice. What you're doing, you're not going nowhere with this. How in the heck do you think Sandy Hook is real? This man said children died at Sandy Hook. Where's your proof at? There ain't no proof of that. I would love to see that. Because you want to call people crazy. And then he had the nerve to say he has a friend who had a friend who died at the Boston bombings. I already know what that sounds like. I've seen those comments already talking about, I got a friend who has an uncle who has a grandma who got injured at the Boston bombing. And you know what I do to them? I block them and I delete them because I know they are liars. Did you see Plasma Burns' video where it shows that they are faking injuries? It's a fake flash mob. Did you see that? No, maybe you didn't see that. You're just talking that stuff. Why? Because of your weakness. Your weakness is Alex Jones. See, anytime you see a picture of Alex Jones, you don't know what to do. You think just because he mentioned something about it, oh, everybody must be following Alex Jones. But what you don't understand, you're so caught up in your bias, Alex Jones didn't even address what Plasma Burns exposed. Alex Jones has been out of the picture as far as Sandy Hook goes all year long. He only made a few videos on it. But as far as the whole hoax being exposed, he has not been present. This is not his lane. So while you're over here sweating and fuming over Alex Jones, you expose yourself and your bias. You can't talk about Sandy Hook saying that it was real unless you debunk Sandy Hook hoax ultimate case closed. You have never done that. Matter of fact, it has never been done. This video has never been debunked and has 100% proof that actors were used in the Sandy Hook hoax. There's even an updated version, 12/14 anniversary edition. Nobody has ever debunked it. Mark Dice can't debunk it. He came out talking about he was debunking Sandy Hook truthers. And then you get these type of videos coming out exposing the whole lie and can't be debunked. And now he won't even mention Sandy Hook anymore because he knows better. It's going to make him look dumb because he's supposed to be exposing the lies. See, when you expose Sandy Hook, you expose the whole lie. I'm talking about the left-right paradigm because you get the left and the right working together to push the propaganda on the Sandy Hook hoax. So how you going to call yourself exposing the government when you can't even understand Sandy Hook was a hoax? Huh? And even your whole demeanor on 9/11. You want to act like you're so smart, but the argument you made was dumb. So say, for instance, a person would say, those buildings fell down and that was the first time in history that ever happened. And then your response is, well, that was the first time in history it was hit by a plane. Really? Let's talk about Building 7. It fell down. It wasn't hit by a plane. How does that work with your argument? You want to put yourself above people asking the questions. People asking questions about Sandy Hook. Not everything may be right. I don't believe all the Emily Parker pictures and stuff. But I tell you what, at least they asking questions. What are you doing? You think it's real. You saw Robbie Parker and thought that was real? Oh, yeah. Who's the real crazy person? Let's look here. You want to say the children died? Well, what about this? Why are they raising so much money? $20 million. Can you justify that, please? This was April 16th. Can you justify this right here? Newtown Charities raised $27 million in wake of tragedy. December 17th. Can you please justify that for me? Well, how about this? Can you justify this? They're also raising more money, $2.6 million by January 30th for the Sandy Hook families again. They also received $284,000 apiece. Can you explain this? Or are you just going to keep running your mouth? You think Sandy Hook is real? Why don't you just stop talking and make a donation? Why don't you help them reach their goal there? You and Mark Dice.